Hello everyone and welcome to Sinful Gaming. In today's video we're going to take a look at getting started with Conquest, the Last Argument of Kings by Parabellum Wargames. In this video we'll take a look at one of the many different starter sets available to get started with in the game, and we'll also take a look at what comes inside the box set, what the units inside it do on the tabletop, and also show you how to expand upon it and build yourself a solid starting army for the game. In today's video, we're going to look at getting started in Conquest, the Last Argument of Kings with the Sorcerer King using the faction's one-player starter set. Big thanks to Parabellum Wargames today, who have made this video possible with their fantastic support. They've given us a discount affiliate code to use, which will get you 10% off your purchases from the Parabellum Wargames e-store, and also go a long way to help supporting the channel while you grab that discount for yourself as well. Leading the box set is a character called the Raj. Like a lot of Sorcerer King's characters, the model is a wizard, and a fairly solid one at that, with a Wizard 7 special rule. This model, at the end of each round it's on an objective, will help add some ritual points, and with its supremacy ability Arcane Dervish, should a friendly regiment with the elemental rule be within range of an objective zone, then those models will gain the Terrifying 1 special rule. The model has a wide variety of different spells and rituals available to it because it has access to both the Court of Wind and Court of Fire spells, something that makes it unique. The first unit we have are the Rajakur. These warriors are the guardians of our wizards and mages. They had some solid defensive stats with defense 2 with shields, which will give them extra defense in their front arc, and the Harden 1 special rule, which helps them ignore a point of cleave, brutal impact or armor piercing. They also have a solid resolve of 3, and the standard bearer will give them the Unstoppable special rule to reroll charges, and +1 march to their second march action in an activation. Next up are the Ghouls. These light infantry elementals put out a surprising amount of attacks with a base 7 of them, though only at a clash of 1. They have the Unstoppable special rule to reroll failed charges, and the Vanguard special rule as well, which is used to give them a free march action when they enter the battlefield from reinforcements, though this can't be used if they would start the action within 8 inch of an enemy. The unit will have to pick to choose, either be from the Born of Air or Born of Flame special rules, which will require it to choose. Next we have a dual kit, which can be built first of all as Ifrit Sword Dancers. This elemental unit has the Born of Flame special rule, allowing it to heal lost wounds should it be targeted by a spell from the Court of Fire. Their Infernal Branding special rule makes it so that any enemy in contact with them is targeted by a spell from the Court of Fire. The caster can actually count a spell as having rolled 1 extra success. In combat they charge in with impact 3 and hit with 6 attacks each at a clash of 6, a fairly formidable output. The alternate build for the Ifrit are the Flamecasters. This is a shooting unit that, like the Sword Dancers, has the Elemental and Born of Flame special rules. Their Infernal Marker special rule makes any friendly spellcaster that targets a unit that was subject to a volley action from the Flamecasters count as having their spell with an additional success. Speaking of that ranged attack, each model puts out 5 shots at a 14-inch range with the Torrential Fire special rule, which for every 2 successful hits gives you a free additional hit. Looking at where to go next, we have 1 unit slot available in our Raj's Warband thanks to his bodyguard of Rajakur not counting towards his 4 unit warband limit. The Rakshasa is a heavy monster dual kit, and the first of these 2 options we'll look at is the Ravenar. The Rakshasa Ravenar is a dedicated monster hunting elemental from the Court of Fire. It has a whopping 11 attacks with cleave 2, charges into combat with a solid impact 3, and will even get a +3 inch bonus to that charge should it be charging a monster regiment thanks to its Hubris special rule. The Fiend Hunter special rule as well will allow the model to reroll all failed hits against monster and brute regiments. The other build option for the Rakshasa is the Bakasura. This model is a dedicated character killer and can not only gain a +3 inch bonus when charging a unit with a character stand in it, but also issue challenges as if it was a character itself. Should an enemy refuse the challenge of this mighty elemental, then this model will gain the Flurry special rule to further boost its 15 cleave 1 attacks. Any units that manage to be stuck in a protracted combat with this model will have to deal with taking damage from the Aura of Death 5 special rule each time they activate near it, and they'll have to take a resolve penalty due to being near a model with a Terrifying rule as well. Our list today, we're obviously playing with the Sorcerer Kings. Leading our force is a Raj, who's going to be our Warlord, and he's also going to have the Jacobo Kavash. This is just one of the many different items, and I think it really does boost up his spellcasting potential. We've got 6 stands over Rajakur as our first unit, followed by 2 units of goals. Both of these will be 3 stand strong. This will give us some good board presence. A unit of Effeminate Sword Dancers is next with 3 stands. And lastly, we have the Rakshasa Ravna in our force as well to round it all out. We hope that this video was helpful in getting you started with Conquest: The Last Argument of Kings, and that it was able to give you some ideas and inspiration to start your own force in the game. If you have any other questions at all, please comment down below. And while you're there, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and join our Discord server to check out all our future Conquest: The Last Argument of Kings content.